Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install pfSense, the powerful open source firewall and router inside VirtualBox. This is perfect for testing, learning, or even setting up a lab environment before deploying it on real hardware. Let's get started. First things first, let's grab what we need. You'll want to download two things. First, VirtualBox, which is the free virtualization software. I'm installing on Windows, so I'm downloading the Windows version. After the download is complete, you can install the application. Choose Expert mode so you can easily configure network adapters. Next, we need to download the pfSense ISO file. Head over to pfSense official site. Things have now changed. You can no longer download the Community Edition as a separate ISO file. From the one ISO file you download here, you can install the Community Edition or the pfSense Plus. Plus, you need to create an account to download the image. Now that the download is complete, open VirtualBox and click New to create a new virtual machine. Name it pfSense. Select the ISO image you just downloaded for pfSense. You need to first extract it because it is a compressed file. This is the reason I cannot see it here in the download folder. You can use either WinZip or 7-zip to extract the file. Now that the ISO image has been extracted, let us select it. Set the type to BSD and version to FreeBSD 64-bit. Allocate at least 1 GB of RAM. 2 GB is recommended for better performance. Next, create a virtual hard disk. 20 GB should be enough for testing. Choose VDI and dynamically allocated. Click Finish and your VM is ready. Before starting the VM, we need to configure networking. Go to Settings and then Network. We'll need two adapters. Adapter 1, we'll leave it at NAT for internet access. Then adapter 2 will set it to internal network for LAN simulation. This setup mimics a real pfSense router with WAN and LAN ports. In VirtualBox, adapters refer to the virtual network interfaces that connect your virtual machines, VMs, to different types of networks. VirtualBox provides several adapter types, which determine how the VM communicates with the host and external networks. Here's a brief explanation of each. NAT is for simple internet access and is the default. In bridged mode, the VM acts like a physical machine on the network. In internal mode, there is only virtual machine to virtual machine communication. In host-only mode, the VM is in an isolated network between host and other virtual machines in host-only mode as well. Take note of the MAC address of each adapter, as you will require this during the installation process. Now let us fire up the VM and let's install pfSense. If you see this error, just reboot your machine and try starting the virtual machine again. I have rebooted. Let me try again. Select Install pfSense and follow the installer steps. This is the part where you select the one port. You should have taken note of the MAC address. If not, you can check from the settings. If you have a subscription for pfSense Plus, you can try validation again. If not, select Install CE, which is the free community edition. The installation has started. This will take some time depending on your internet speed. The installation is now complete. Reboot and remove the ISO from the virtual drive. After reboot, pfSense will start in console mode. You'll see the WAN and LAN interfaces. It will assign IPs to the WAN and LAN. Now, you can access the pfSense Web GUI by connecting to the LAN IP default 192.168.1.1 from another VM. I will use the Linux Mint virtual machine to access the pfSense GUI. You need to set the adapter to internal for it to pick an IP address from the pfSense. The LAN interface for pfSense is also in the internal mode. Let us check the IP address it has picked up. It should be in the 192.168.1 range. Let us now check if we are able to access the internet using the pfSense. To access the dashboard, enter admin as username and pfSense as the password in small letters. And that's it. You've successfully installed pfSense on VirtualBox. Now, you can explore firewall rules, VPN setups, and more. Go through the initial setup wizard to configure time zone, interfaces, and admin password, plus more. If you want the pfSense to act like a physical machine on the network, set the adapter to bridged so it picks up an IP address just like other devices on your network. If you want your host machine to communicate with the pfSense VM, set the adapter to host only. Then reboot the VM. The one which is on bridged mode has picked up an IP address from the physical network's DHCP. Since the VM's LAN adapter is now host only, let me see if I can ping the LAN interface. And there you go. Can now access the pfSense from the host machine. And that's it. You now have pfSense running on VirtualBox, ready to use as a firewall, router, or whatever you need in your home lab or test environment. If this helped you out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more home lab and networking tutorials. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.